Hi, Mitch Ackerman with Pinnacle Hospitality. In our continuing series on printer troubleshooting, we're going to be looking at the connectors that actually attach to the printer and carry the data to it. We're also going to be checking the power supply and how you can determine if there's an issue with your printer that can be resolved by you rather than by a service call. On the back of the printers, we have this type of interface, and we call it a DB25 or 25 pin or serial. There are different terms for it, but it all comes down to the same thing. We use different types of adapters depending on how your system is configured. They may be green, they may be black, or it may have a complete cable that connects directly to the printer and then plugs into your POS terminal. If it uses one of these type of adapters, the cable that plugs into it is a standard network patch cable. Looks like a phone cable with a slightly larger clip. It's important to make sure that these are inserted completely until you hear a solid click. That way you know it's locked in and it's going to establish good communication with your printer. To release, push on the tab and pull. It works the same on both, and they behave the same way. If your printer is currently using these green adapters, they need to be replaced with similar green adapters. Likewise with the black. The other connections are the power connectors. These two lock into place once they're in snugly. If you can give a slight tug on this power connector and it pulls out, then it's not locking properly or it's not inserted properly. To remove this power, the collar on the cable slides back, releasing the lock, and that allows you to withdraw it. To push it back in and lock it into place, you want to make sure that you're lining up this horseshoe shape with the shape on the plug. Push in until you hear a solid click, and then it's in snugly. It's exactly the same on this printer and on your kitchen prep printers. Once you've verified that the cables are secure on the printer, the only other thing to check would be making sure that the cables are secure at the other end. That would be into your POS terminals or into the wall if they're network printers. If they're going into the wall, the connection is the same as it is on these different color adapters where the cable plugs in and clicks to lock in. If it's loose or it's pulling out easily, that will probably need to be corrected. On the terminal side, we'll cover what to look for next.